Hey everybody, April 18th, 2014's weekly wrap-up, and what did we do? Well, I released another clip in the harmony course that takes a couple little phrases and talks to you about, or explains to you, how to start to develop harmony using the different types of motion that we've been previously discussing in the previous lessons. So just to, again, to get you a little bit farther into this thing and to start to understand how motion works in two parts. And the very next thing that's going to happen is three parts, where I'm going to be moving right into three-part harmony. And it gets a lot more fun, and your knowledge of the two-part harmony as we add the third part to it is a lot of fun as well. Also talked about partner songs in the last clip, and it's always fun to talk about partner songs or to think that way. And what a partner song is it's two songs that take the exact same chord structure but have completely different melody lines and completely different lyrics. A fun thing to do sometimes is to take two songs that are using the same chord structure, different lyrics, but kind of in the same subject matter. And when you do that, sometimes the words just work so beautifully against each other, and I showed some demonstrations of that as well in this latest release. So those are some of the things. If you're here online, all you got to go do is hit step 23 of the harmony course, and you'll see all of that information and get into it and try it out yourself and learn a little bit more about vocal harmony. Now, on the musical tip of the week, I know I'm always talking about chest, mix, and head, so I'm going to talk about something else that's still part of that concept, and that is the onset. And I always explain to everybody that every note has a three-step event to it: how you start it, how you sustain it, and how you end that note. And in the synthesizer world, when you're working on programming, that's actually called attack, sustain, release. In our world of voice, we don't want to call it attack. It's a lot better idea to think of it as onset. An easy onset, a smooth onset, coming in smoothly. If you start the note correctly, then the sustain is going to work for you. If you start the note hard, if you bang into the note, well then, from the moment that you hit that note, the muscles, that was hard, you're pushing hard air through your cords, which is bad for your voice. And at the same time, the muscles are trying to settle down and balance out, so the sustain suffers. But if you come into a note nice and easy, as easy as that. It feels smooth, it starts easy, you come in like the world's greatest airplane landing, or a great ice skater who just swishes onto the ice. You don't scoop, you don't bang, Take a breath, hold the breath in for a moment, keep the chest up, keep the spine, everything in alignment, and go. Now all that's left is how you stop the note. And the way I like to explain to people to stop the note is to actually take a breath to stop the note. As easy as that. And when I took that breath, I didn't shock my body again or make a big deal out of the breath. It's Tai Chi out and Tai Chi in. Take a breath. Now notice I'm letting my vibrato come in. I could hold the note straight. Take a breath, no vibrato, or I could let it tail off at the end. Then take the breath. That's a choice. Now, if you don't understand vibrato, well, hey, go over to the vibrato course and check out what I've had to say about vibrato. But right now, a good tip for everybody, even the people on YouTube, is to get a good onset, to start the note smooth. Don't scoop up to the note, don't bang into the note, and stop the note by actually breathing in. Don't stop, then take a breath. Actually interrupt the sound by taking a breath. Now, you're interrupting the sound by taking a breath when you do it to a vowel sound. That's what we do. If we want to end a vowel that we're sustaining on, we take a breath. If you're ending with a consonant sound, the consonant itself will end the note before you take the breath. That's just the way the language works. So, consonants start and stop notes. Good onsets create good quality of sustain, and a good breath at the end of a vowel cleans everything up so we don't fall flat. We're animals of air, And if we go and sort of run out of air, just like an air hose going have a tendency to pull flat at the end of the phrase. Really doesn't matter if you're singing one note or if you're singing a whole long phrase. It's all on one breath, and you still have to deal with how you're ending the breath at the end of the phrase. So, musical tip of the week, take a breath, hold it, sustain with a good, easy, strong onset without a scoop or a push, and take a breath to end the note. Okay, so that's to help everybody. If you're on YouTube and watching this, please come over to totallyvocals.com. It grows every week, constantly adding material to it, and have been doing it for quite a long time now. There's so much material. Song breakdowns, great singers, beginning, intermediate, and advanced voice courses on vibrato, a course on developing your harmony. There's an ear training course. There's a jazz scat singing course. There's so much here for you to learn more about singing. So come on over, totallyvocals.com.